Hi friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. I hope everyone's going to have a great Sunday. It's Sunday morning and I'm just popping on real quick. This is going to be a quick video, I promise. But I mentioned in my video yesterday that I have joined the Facebook challenge of Dear Julie, where she has a February fabric junk journal challenge. So I'm trying to wrap my head around the fabric part of it this morning, so I just thought I'd come on and show people what I am using in case you want to join, and then in case you are having trouble figuring out what to do. The challenge so far to me is the fabric. I've started with the fabric because I feel like I need to get that organized before I do anything else. So it's called, she's in the rules, it says 15 fabric. So at first I was like, do you need to use 15 different fabrics? But then as you read the rules, then she has numbers by the different type of fabric elements that are to be incorporated into the journal. So I don't think you have to use 15 different fabrics. And if Julie, you watch this and if I'm wrong, just comment below and let me know I'm interpreting it wrong. But so what I've come up with is, I think it's 15 different elements is what it is that you can use fabric for. So I mean, if you look at the elements, you can't use the same fabric like 15 times. So for instance, I'll just go through the elements real quick. One fabric cover. So what I think I'm going to use for my cover is this fabric right here. This is some fabric I picked up and I have not used any of it yet because I'm not saving it for a special project. I just hadn't decided what to use it on yet, and I just saw this at a thrift store. It's quite a bit of fabric. It's probably 2 or 3 yards, and I just loved it. It's old vintage fabric, and it's I like the colors and just the little people on here, and there's all kind of little flowers and like a little dog right here, and a little cat. So just really cute fabric, cute vintage fabric. So I think that's going to be my cover. Okay, so the next fabric thing is a fabric flip, one fabric flip. So with that, it doesn't have to be different fabrics. So I could use this for my fabric flip. One fabric page, I can use the same fabric for my fabric page if I want to. 2 different fabric edges. So that to me means, okay, it doesn't have to be different from this, my cover, but it has to be 2 different fabrics. So these are what I have picked out right here for different possible fabric edges. All of this right here is just fabric scraps I have in my fabric stash. So I've got this little pattern here. I've got this pattern here. I've got this pattern. I've got some more of that little one right there. Let's see, the flowered one I already showed you, the yellow background. And then I've got some of this. I've got, let's see, what else could be used for trim. I'm on fabric flip, fabric page, fabric edges. I'm on fabric edges. So this I would cut off the lacy part and use the fabric for the fabric edge if I wanted to use this. And got quite a bit of that. And this could be used for the edge, for an edge trim for a fabric. This and this. So that's all the fabric I have picked out for possible fabric edges. And then 2 different fabric pockets or tucks. So for that, I picked out this right here, I was playing around with some just like muslin type fabric, and I actually incorporated one into my journal that I showed last night. But this is just some, I stamped some dragonflies on here. So I believe I can use these as pockets or tucks, which is my plan. I just was playing around to see how my dragonfly stamp came out on these little muslin pieces. And I thought they came out really cute, so I think I'll be using those as my pockets or tucks. And then tags, I will use a combination of what I've showed you. Let's see, I haven't showed you this one yet. This is the plain one that I used to make the dragonfly pockets. So this I'll also use as possible background for embellishments for tags and embellishments. So that's everything as far as the tags and embellishments. Has to be 4 different tags. Excuse me, I'm trying to cough. 4 different fabric tags, 4 different fabric embellishments. So I'll use a combination of the fabrics I've already shown you for those 4 different types of fabric things that I just read. So that's my interpretation. I also have this I could use actually. I got this in a thrift store. Had no idea what I was going to use it, but I liked the muslin look of it. And then I can cut out these squares actually and use those for a pocket or even a tag. So that's something I'll definitely be using for one of these elements. So that's my interpretation of the fabric part of the challenge, and that's what I'm going to be using. Just wanted to go over that real quick. I'm going to put this on the Facebook page, Dear Julie's Facebook page. That is, it's a special group page that she has just for this challenge, not her personal page. So I'll put that on there. If anybody thinks I'm wrong about what I've figured out here, just let me know. But it's a friendly group, so we don't mind, oh, you can't do that, or that's not how it was meant. So nothing is really critical. It's just we're all helping each other interpret the challenge. So it's a very fun challenge and group of girls and maybe some guys that are doing the challenge. So just if you have never done a challenge, it's awesome because it really makes you think outside the box, and I really just love that making me think out of my comfort zone. So anyway, I'll end this video, and I'm going to go look at the rest of the rules and figure those out, and then I'll come on and let you know what else I'm using, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.